and welcome back to Back Row Tutoring. By the end of this video you should be able to interpret climate graphs and you should be able to draw a climate graph based on information that you are given. So what does a climate graph look like? Well, this is what a climate graph looks like. It has bars and a line. Bars on a climate graph represent precipitation, like rain, sleet, snow and hail. One axis of the graph will be labelled precipitation and will include a scale. Now a scale is something that you use that you can see how much each bar or line represents. The x-axis, which is the horizontal axis, will have the months of the year. Each month has a different precipitation total, which is just an average. The line on a climate graph represents the average temperature. The other axes will have a scale for the temperature. Okay, we're going to try a question now. So, study the climate graph and identify the maximum temperature in July in the city of Rome. So I'll let you have a little go at that. Right, so the question tells you to study the climate graph. So that means that we're going to have to use the figure in the question which is given there. Identify the maximum temperature in July in the city of Rome. So it's asking about Rome and the graph given to you is about Rome. You can see that in the title. It wants the maximum temperature, so we're looking at the red line as shown in the key at the top. And we need to draw a line from July up to the red line and then along the temperature to see what the maximum temperature in July is. And this is done here. The answer is 30 degrees Celsius. And that can be seen because we draw a line from July up to the red line, which is the maximum temperature, and along to 30 degrees centigrade. Okay, so you need to know how to draw climate graphs on a given axis. You might be asked to do this in your exam, so it's really important you know what you're doing. So, here is the temperature in country X. First, you need to draw the axes. So, you've got temperature on one axis and the months along the bottom. Next, draw crosses on the graph to show the average temperature per month. Then connect the crosses with a line. Next is the average precipitation, as shown below. Now this is measured in millimetres, and you need to draw the axes again, which on this is shown on the right. These are drawn as bars, so for precipitation, remember, it's bars, and that's shown here. Okay, so by the end of that video, you should be able to interpret climate graphs. You should be able to draw a climate graph based on information that you are given.